Here we are. Jinzhou's Nexus Tower. Exactly. Let me see. Think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a... Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Shuzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
The VIP the magistrate's expecting. Go see for yourself.
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before. Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to... Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sunhua, and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like you've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round Death Glare / Terminator Ice. That's what the rumors say, at least.
There is a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Zhengzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Zhengzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Zhengzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed. Unless she's engaged on a business trip, or when Zhengzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep, there's gotta be something big if that's the case. So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description. Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really keep up with your thoughts.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia and I will be right outside the city. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear you. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
VIP the magistrate's expecting.
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic. In your original form, in my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? I need your terminal for access pass authorization. In the meantime, I will configure the latest utility modules for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, you are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance. I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood?
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the City Hall.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Chixia. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So, what's so special about them? A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls. But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token? It seems like... It is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens in a day. And on this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction.
Ugh, that requires... The color of this leaf seems a bit odd.
I think... sorry. This says magazines are not native to Zhenzhou. They're not always available. So Chixia and I share similar childhood.
When it comes to candies, no one... But I got this. There's still some distance to the... See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinjo Speedster, you've got to master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Wind guide me. Wind guide me.
Wait a sec, someone's looking for me, yeah? Duty calls. Sorry, Rover. If you need me, just shout my— Well, you only— Anyway,
Sure, Rover. Audrey hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there. Anyway, let's try asking him.
What? You need some— I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those— And you—
Mr. Mortifi, please.
I see.
Not at all.
Baisha should be in the data—
Thank you. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety.
Here you are. Any discoveries during your...
What do you think?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl. Data is always— The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's lab. Yes. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else? This one looks like the early hand. It's lightweight and—
It will take some time before the...
Shall we wait here at the academy?
Sure you can. I have the equipment ready. Now let's begin. If you're ready, do you have any questions before we— Based on the samples collected, tacit disc, the current classification— Do you have any questions before we begin? When a resonator's term, the combat— Additionally, some echoes of— Yes, to some— Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the crownless— The crownless is free, but how did you manage to do that? How do you define monster? When a resonator's— We have established your waveform. You don't need to work. To put it simply, it seems— Please hold your turn. This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would. Disperse! As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Struck me from the shadows. Come forth.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
I sense it. Wonderful sound. No hesitation.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Ah, thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now?
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless.
This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use.
The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened.
We built this simulated training ground after the structure.
Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy. Your arrival may have...
Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory
I suspect it could have... Such anomalies could have been... I'm afraid I'll also... In terms of bot, but if you feel anything on... I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us. Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. It's not just a timekeeping tool. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons. It wouldn't have taken me this long to install the missing... However, I still have no idea. Well, that's a no-brainer, and we can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the... one moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data.
Rover. Mr. Mortefi, we haven't even asked him to help. It looks like Mr. Rover.
Yes, indeed. Your workshop. Yes. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get some more to... Considering it's I'll drop a design for you. Division of... It's a minefield of
I see. Shall we... I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but though it is a... This should be it. Let's go. Ha. Mr. Mortefi?
Good.
The test results are in. The mangoes from the purple leaf you presented. This is the scattered This is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament. And the lament was the...
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this...
20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children?
The archives in the academy. The archives here are
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed.
So, the discs are...
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer.
The earthly branches, these symbols are related now.
It's the filings. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases.
Yes.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner, too.
I found it! Mao Cheng Si Wu Wei Pro. Huh. If I remember, the gorgeous can be for Rover, about the sugar... Well, the battle against words are not enough to... We owe our... If the sugar... Is it related to your past? According to the... You mean, they should be around... Rover, about the Zhenzhou was the battle of gorgeous of spirits was the crownless with the limited information available. When it comes to the Threnodian, there is, according to the reports, the the crown. Our sentinel, Rover. About the sugar pearl. We have that we can't yet, so maybe we can figure over. About the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only said her some believe that the Lady I've also heard.
Let's look back on simply put, we both had however, her token, maybe she, or perhaps she's indeed a master she needs. If it were.
I would.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol.
Baija said he isn't great. We made some progress in
And I received a report. Oh, I also tried searching for. It's the middle of. All right, I still owe you time to hit the hay, obviously. Then you'll feel right.
Do you have a place to stay?
Talk about it. All right, enough chatter or the sun. Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3. What did I tell ya?
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Baija's No, wait. And with just a few tugs of the rope, in case of an emergency. By the way, now that we figured out that so it only took us.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. Do you think the An ocean of stars. You said it was. You've never been there, perhaps. That girl. It's a sight of.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving this.
Without a doubt. We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special if you feel like it.
Yan Yan, did you hear?
That should be the instructor, Yan.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom. You there, looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you sharp. The enemies won't go easy on you out there.
can't believe it.
Defense of the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. What is your business?
Oh, you must be the soldier on. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let...
Be that as it may. I can't...
Well, everything seems fine.
That's why we must stay Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home.
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even it's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front line. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Well, it says you have the... Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you...
His name is Jae-yuan. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him.
You're willing to... You have a...
It's all... Mr. Zhang, I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line... This mango, it's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. I grew up in my sect on a mountain, one day. So According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you...
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person.
The one you're looking for.
Yes. Have you seen him?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our... I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away. He must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your turn.
One with the sounds. One with the sounds. One with the sounds. Cherish every game. Weakness. Wind guide me. One with the sounds. One with the sounds.
Is that the beacon?
It...
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
But we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with our kids. Don't test our patience. Just do as you're told.
We're begging you! Stop! We surrender!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles.
And we ran out of food and cash halfway. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to. I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like this.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help.
Hurry, move, let's get out of here.
No, I wasn't trying to. Wait.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you...
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we...